Hello and welcome to Devil's Comic School. I might sound a bit strange, but this is the best I can do for my microphone. And today we'll take a look at the artist RALPH NIESE and his artwork. He was a mentor of mine, and as you can see, he shared a lot of knowledge, thumbnails, how he made it. Like you can see, this is an A6 or A5. I think it's an A6 book which he used to put his layouts in, and he recommended a lot of stuff, and the rest I saved because I have a folder that is called Dario's Style, and RALPH NIESE was a big part of this. Also, he sent me some of his comic work as PDFs, and we might take a look at these. Let's make this video like 10 to 50 minutes. I put up a watch and let's take a look at the artwork. So I was saving a lot of his artwork because I thought it's pretty fantastic what he can do, and I will not go into everything, but he had a very specific style, and it was very, very prolific, I would say, and you could recognize his style from anywhere. Like, I don't know what's in here, like it's very Kirby-esque, mixed with manga. The colors he made, and look at this, like pretty awesome for his calendar. And yeah, like how he made the thick outlines, his cool designs, like these cracks on the items, like very beautiful, like thick outlines, and very in love with the whole thing. He always told me like some people don't put in the effort, but he does, and he told me basically to always go the extra mile, and I think that's a good thing. I mean, there's definitely it could be to a certain point detrimental, but yeah, you always went the extra mile. And as you can see here, he did always put in the work, like from a simple sketch, and then over the simple sketch and the light box, he made like this is the overlay of this, and he always kept practicing and improving. And the moment we were introduced to each other, like via the web, because like he made some pretty cool stuff I resonated with, so we shared definitely a passion. But he was also very influential on other people. Like he was very supportive and took always the time to give advice and help. Like his legacy is not only artistically, it's also like the human that he was. Like once I went to visit him in Leipzig, and he gave me his bed, and he slept on the floor on a mattress. That was the guy RALPH NIESE was, like a really good craftsman, in love with art, movies, music, and pretty fun stuff, like great artistic skill. I guess he went to art school or school of visual arts, and from there he basically went into comics and illustration. And I truly love his style, and it's very unique. And we'll see later on. I guess he started a bit more, how do you say, very Marvel-esque, and then I guess he got a bit simpler so he could finish stuff quicker, and he went to this style like with his thick outlines and somehow fully closed spaces, so he could then color the things fairly easily, like just mask this and put in the color or underneath the color. So he had a certain workflow developed so that he could work very efficiently and very well, efficient and effective, both. And as you can see, he sent me always stuff and taught me, man, get your blue lines, get your anatomy, fundamentals, and then from there, sky's the limit, something like that. And as you can see here, he always gets the right form at first, and then from there, see, I hope I'm still recording and that this goes well. Yeah, I mean, like, he has the right format. He draws small, and then look, it's almost like here he has the Millennium Falcon, and then here he changes up. He puts another TIE fighter in here, and like very in love with the medium and tight pencils. And then once he gets to the inks, it gets even tighter. Like, but this is what I love. What do I say? Like, look at this. It's very clean. Like, he's not messy, so you can color it so it has a very beautiful illustrated look. Then he leaves some white spaces because he was also a very colorful guy. So he works then with great colors. Sometimes it's good to leave some white spaces. And yeah, just very prolific, I guess you say, and great stuff. Like, took influences from manga and comics, and just a great skill. Look at this. And very beautiful here also, the shape of the woman, everything very sexy, very playful, truly in love with his stuff. Like, he always said to me, Dario, don't be such a fanboy, create your own stuff, get good. And I think that's what I'm doing and trying. I steered off definitely to other things because sometimes, or for most times, comics was not always the most important in my life, but definitely a thing I picked. And RALPH NIESE lived it definitely. Like, look at these beautiful shapes and how playful, and the expressions, and just here I guess he takes his ink lines and changes up the color so it can match the hair. And look at the inside of the jacket, and here the jacket, like, beautiful, like, and then you look outside and it's just poetry. Like, let me totally fanboy on this stuff. Beautiful, the textures of the wood, and you can see, like, it's not just, it's like so rich. Like, look at the bullets, and then some RALPH NIESE stickers on this rifle, and beautiful textures, like, amazing. More work, more pencil work. Here he shows me his layouts. I think this could be really cool for you too. I don't know if you're a beginner or an expert, but to see that the creation of the first things, like, it doesn't have to be very complicated, but already here in the layouts you can see, okay, here's the text, how is he imagining this guy holding the gun coming towards us, like, really great stuff. And then blowing up some different guy. Yeah, and that's, I guess, how you do it. That's how you create panel by panel your comics. I don't know if this is for a commercial comic or if it was for something else. But yeah, very, very in love. Look here, the Chewbacca style thing, pushing some buttons on the top. Welcome aboard. Then here's some Han Solo type flying somewhere. And just amazing stuff. Like, look at the designs. And I love also the coloring here, because if you make great inks, like as you can see here, or here beautifully visible in the hair, but the rest doesn't need the more color than it's on it. Like, the color complements the inking. And yeah, what else can I say? It's just amazing stuff. Look at this. Here, a few more sketchbooks design he had. Like, sometimes, sometimes I almost always ask some stupid questions, and he also always answered and sent me some guidance. And he really developed my skills. And I know he did it also with other people. Like, again, he was very supportive and had always an open ear for your needs, especially artistic needs. Yeah. And great designs. Like, look at this one. Look at this. Like, just amazing how this woman looks. Look, the beautiful lips and the shading of the pencil. I mean, I can already hear him say that I'm fanboying, but yeah, it's just I'm in love with his drawings and I resonate with it, and maybe so do you. I guess RALPH NIESE died 2 years ago, if I recall it right, in November 2019. He had a heart attack on a Monday. He was 37 years old. I don't know really what got to him. Maybe he was stressed out. Maybe it was COVID related. I don't really know, because we were always talking like just comics, artwork. When are we gonna do the next big cool thing? And man, I want to work on my comic, but I got this job to do and that job to do. And I think that's just the way it is. Like, drawing comics maybe is a privilege, and somehow you gotta make the money. And if then at a certain point your money comes from making comics or having a Patreon or a YouTube, like I'm trying to do it, then that's even better. But yeah, one step at a time. Look at this, like how beautiful. Like I kind of want to absorb all of this, but yeah, he was always thinking his stories were so rich. He had experienced so much stuff in life, and watched at cool movies. Like, here he says she's a redhead, red hair, and yeah, just amazing stuff. Also, like, not only the comic work, but just the illustration work. Look at this. Like, I don't know what this is, a cyber ninja or something like this. And I mean, holy moly, like, look here, the rim light, how beautiful, with a light yellow. And then here, the gloves or whatever this is. And then it's kind of rusty and old, the gloves. Or the purple, like dark purple and light. And here the yellow again. And, the light comes from the saber. Just poetry. Look at this. These scratches. Just amazing. And a lot of other cool stuff. Like, he had always cool ideas. Like, I don't know what this is, like Project Terrorist Cell. Attacking the power towers. Okay, 5th grid. Like, look at this. Computer buff, ninja, arm specialist. Yeah, okay, here you have it. She's the computer. She's the ninja specialist. She's the computer nerd. Suki, computer specialist, tactical advisory. Showers. Rena, shadow tracker assassin. Peaches. And here she's the weapon or arm specialist. Nas, infantry master in weaponry. Look at this. I mean, who comes up with so much cool shit and not only imagines it but makes it? And then look at the colors. And I don't know if these are the final colors, but if those were the final colors, I'm okay with that. And then here some, I don't know, frozen Native American guy, and his mother. Yeah, like great art, great artwork. And he again was a real human being. And he has just so much stuff put out. I will link down below his Instagram, his I don't know, Pinterest, ArtStation. Just great stuff, great coloring. And he always like, or I don't know always, but this like yellow, cyan, magenta. He made stuff with this, and then look at this. He took the outlines here, the black inks, and made the hair a different color. Light comes from this side, shadow comes from this side. Beautiful hips, a very womanly woman. Some different projects he was planning. Just great, amazing stuff. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. I will do another video for the German channel. Yeah, but definitely I hope you get some of this RALPH NIESE love and you can take it with you. This was, I guess, a warrior girl. Look at the design. And she's pretty buffed and she turns into, I guess, a werewolf or something like this. Beautiful inking. Like, this is very classical comic stuff, but also mixed up with some, I don't know, I just love it. Check this out. He made illustrations, I guess, for some DVD covers. Real beautiful stuff, like great illustration. And then look here, from this side comes, I guess, the moonlight. From this side comes some different light, and just, I don't know what I have to say. Just amazing. By this time, I guess he would kick my ass because he always hated if people fanboyed on him. But it's just great admiration for the love and his artwork and the work he put in, and he always delivered. I mean, I've never seen bad stuff from him, and that's good. And that shouldn't make you feel bad. I mean, he definitely had like a long career, and he worked on it for a very long time. Yeah, some more Mekano Turbo stuff. Just even the thumbnails look amazing. Like the way he was like drawing and thinking. And then he told me, Dario, get these A6 for, well, I got a few pretty ones, but like they're just a couple of euros or something like that. And then he also told me what fine liners to get. Check this out. For you comics, he made a poster. I guess this is the comic cover, and then you fold it in Franken Commando. Just always amazing. Like, look at this. What an artwork. I wish I had this in a bit higher quality, but here the bed with some grenades and a mummy as a medic. Amazing stuff. Franken Commander. Here he recommended to me pants, which I got, and these ones were amazing. Now I switched to a different brand. I don't know if they make them again. Here a cover for his Mekano Turbo, some coloring stuff. Just amazing. This one is really cool. Like this one, I think he was working on some vampires of the night, some vampire hunter. This guy is a vampire hunter, and his label was called Fistful for Maddie. And look at this, like just amazing. The coloring, the light, just incredible. I guess here I saved maybe some Howard Chaykin stuff, or he recommended it to me. Beautiful April. Look at this. Like, especially here, he told me like, put in the work and make it beautiful. Like you see this, it's all it's made really beautiful with the coloring, with the form, and then she got also like an Egan stuff. And well, what do I have to say? Like you can feel the love in every little bit and nugget, and just the care that went into this. And I think that is a great thing if you love your craft, or even if you're not yet there. Love, I would say, will get you there, might get you there, because if you love this and you sit down and you study and take what you need and you create your own stuff, and yeah, maybe you will get there. And here he was sending me some illustrations he was doing. Like you can see, this is like I think he used gouache. I'm not yet using gouache, but I think I will. Right now I'm using acrylics or aquarelles, and here it was for some for toys. How do you say, the toy, like the package or something like this. And this was a certain mummy and his style and the way he could paint. Like it was great. Like not only the comic work, not only the illustration work, he could really paint on stuff. And this is, I guess, yet not yet finished. Like he will add a lot of stuff here and here, as you can see. Here I saved some Prophet stuff. I guess this is it says Liefeld, but maybe it's also like, what's his name, Pratt. He made also beautiful like logos and illustrations for. He lived in Erlangen, and whenever he could help, like certain things, he liked to help, like something like vegetables. How do you say? Like there's a garden, Anna Linde, in Urbane Agrikultur. Like there's a garden in Leipzig, and I think he made a logo for them, and it's beautiful. Like you can see, like how do you say, like the happiness uh, in the fruits, and that's some really beautiful stuff. Here again, his sketch, his drawing, how he came up with the idea. You can see it later. He then did it a bit different. And this is really beautiful. I wish he would have published his Polychronos. I don't know, like he had cool ideas. I don't know if I spoil now stuff, but Polychronos was like these are school kids, and they go to school, but they get programmed, and intimacy and connection is forbidden. And then they find out that it's a bit like the Matrix or something like that, but they then find out that they're kind of harvested, or that the human history is not what they've been told it is, and so they try to break out. I hope. Yeah, welcome to this was Mekano Turbo Zero. The number 0 of Mekano Turbo, La Leggenda di Carmen, which is like Mekano Turbo's mother, and she's pregnant with him. And look at this beautiful stuff, like I guess all his gouache paintings, and just incredible. And he was about to make this, like he had tons of idea, like I myself have too, but then you have tons of projects, and finishing them is sometimes taxing, and then you gotta have money or get the money in. And yeah, I mean, just beautiful artwork. Look at this, like and you can definitely see like his style, like Alien Arena. Look at this beautiful stuff, like this girl, and she says, no, you gotta fight till the death. Ah, pretty beautiful. So look up his stuff, get inspired. This was also a comic about I guess some female soldiers. I guess we're at 25 minutes. Let me see. This was a bit of, yeah. This is the polychrono stuff. Like I guess I cannot show it on YouTube, but this was the assassination of Caesar 5, like in a distant dystopian future. She's rock, paper, snipers. She's sent to assassinate Caesar 5. Look at this beautiful thing. You have a switch here, miss and hit. Like, how great is this? Beautiful inside design, and then here just dots to show the metal. And yeah. And this was the design. Look at this, like a rough sketch. Just this is assassination of Caesar 5. Bam. And here he gets more his ink work. Miami Life. Miss, hit. You can see the blue lines underneath it. And here, like, yeah, how he worked, some of his gear, the book he works with. Beautiful stuff. Look how he makes this. Like, these are 5, like, beautiful coming from the back to the front. Then you get this in the center, the 5, the stars. Just incredible work. He made also my titles for my The Last Pickup Artist. And here he starts inking. Check this out. Like, beautiful how he closes the shapes and makes them very clean. The watch of the girl. It's good not to be messy. Like, my drawings are very messy because sometimes I don't know where things are or should be, or maybe I have a different style, but it has definitely its advantages to be kind of more on point, to know what you do, but maybe it takes time to get there. Beautiful stuff. I guess we're reaching the 30-minute mark. Maybe I come to an end and we make a second one. But yeah, pretty amazing work. Like, I can definitely feel it. We'll see where this goes. And in the next one, I will show you maybe some of his comic work. But yeah, beautiful. His layouts from this side going here. And also his writing is very on point. Like, every time he writes something, like, he definitely, not only the drawings I can feel it in the drawings, but also what the key points he makes are also really beautiful. Like, he was a natural, cool storyteller. And then look at the colors, like just magenta, red, yellow, a blue. Beautiful stuff. How he works with this. Here is like Rome Prime. Caesar 1 killed with a pillow. Caesar 2 was killed, thrown out. Caesar 3 kind of reference to JFK. Caesar 4, I don't know who this guy is, but just beautiful. And then look at this. Like, man. Boy, oh boy. Well, I guess I finished this when we got through this. Like, just maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say bad things, but maybe that's what killed him, that he was always working and always obsessing over artwork, maybe sitting long hours. Does makes you very good, but maybe the body needs to move more. Maybe you need more relaxation. I don't know. I mean, I know he also worked long hours, but yeah, I don't know what got to him. But maybe, yeah. But look at this. Like, look at the designs. What is the guy doing here? Just beautiful stuff. Some of his calendar work. Yeah, I guess I will wrap it up now. Let me see how much is coming. And we'll go through the rest next time. Here's some beautiful blue pencil and pencil work for his Polychronos, where I don't know, humans are prisoners to some higher powers, and just great stuff. Don't worry, the thing I skip now will get a second video. I will just go through this a bit quicker so we can see what's waiting for us. Yeah, definitely some great stuff. And as I said, I have some of his PDFs as comic work, and maybe we can take a look into those. And this is just incredible. Let's finish with this one, or let's start next time with this one. But check this out. Like, this is, I don't know what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pages of comic. Story Olaf Brill, artwork Donald Hello. Was this like, is this RALPH NIESE, or was this just like, okay, maybe it's not RALPH, or maybe it is, and it was just a synonym. Well, we will look into that in the next video. Maybe I gotta make a part 2, but as you can see, like, he sent me, like, get the Pit Artist pen for €2.50 or the Edding, and man, that guy told me so much. So let's wrap it up. Everything we're missing now, we'll get into the second part, and it seems that second part will be almost half an hour. Okay. Great stuff. Look at this. This is, I guess, RALPH NIESE himself as an alien from They Live. And then this chick and those guys. Look at this. Just beautiful. Okay, I can't seem to wrap it up, but we do now. Till the next time. See ya.